The crypto world just hit a turning point. A public company, fully SEC compliant, has just replaced Bitcoin with XRP on its balance sheet. $121 million. Real money. Real adoption. And yet, nobody's talking about it. Why would a Nasdaq-listed company skip Bitcoin and Ethereum, and go all in on XRP, right now? This isn't just another headline. This could redefine how corporations use crypto forever. Let's break down what's really happening behind this move, and what it means for you. The company is VivoPower, a Nasdaq-listed energy solutions firm. They've announced the world's first XRP-based corporate treasury reserve, allocating $121 million into XRP, not for speculation, but as a strategic financial instrument. This is different from MicroStrategy buying Bitcoin to hold as digital gold. VivoPower is using XRP for liquidity management, cross-border efficiency, and treasury diversification. It's the first time a public company has openly treated a crypto asset as corporate infrastructure, not hype. They're building this reserve in phases, with regulated custody, SEC-registered capital, and on-chain visibility. Every part of this plan screams compliance, scalability, and long-term strategy. This isn't a gamble. It's an architectural shift in how businesses move money. And that's exactly why this moment matters more than any pump or price move we've seen this year. So why XRP? Because Ripple has been laying this groundwork for years, quietly building global payment corridors, liquidity hubs, and institutional-grade custody. While most of the world was watching meme coins and hype cycles, Ripple was building the rails for real finance. And now, those rails are finally being used by the institutions that matter. XRP offers what no other crypto does at this level: near-instant settlement, negligible fees, ISO 20022 compatibility, and real-world integration with banks across Asia, Europe, and Latin America. Add to that the fact that XRP now has legal clarity in the United States, and you get a perfect storm of compliance and utility. For years, the mainstream said XRP was too centralized or too risky, but that narrative just collapsed. A Nasdaq company doesn't risk its reputation on speculation. They saw the infrastructure, the regulatory environment, and the opportunity, and they moved in with confidence. This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial or investment advice. Always do your own research before making any financial decisions. What's even more interesting is how VivoPower structured the reserve. They didn't throw $121 million into the market overnight. They engineered a multi-phase entry plan with regulated custody partners, over-the-counter transactions, and predefined liquidity channels. Think of it as building a long-term financial instrument, one that could eventually power vendor payments, internal transfers, and even on-chain treasury operations. This isn't a buy-and-hold strategy. It's a corporate utility framework, designed to make money move faster, cheaper, and globally. And that is the true signal here, not price action, but institutional adoption in motion. And this might just be the start. When one public company takes a step this bold, others start asking, why not us? That's exactly how Bitcoin adoption began: one headline, one move, then a domino effect. But this time, it's not about digital gold. It's about digital infrastructure. So, what happens next? XRP currently trades around the low $2 range. If we see even a handful of new corporate treasuries following VivoPower's lead, the supply-demand curve could shift fast. A breakout above $250 could trigger institutional FOMO, pushing XRP toward the $3 to $4 zone in the coming months, especially if regulatory clarity continues and Ripple expands its liquidity hubs. This isn't a moonshot fantasy, it's the natural progression of adoption. First remittances, then banks, now corporations. That's the XRP roadmap unfolding right in front of us. If you want to stay ahead of these corporate adoption waves, make sure you're subscribed and notifications are on. Because we'll keep breaking these stories down before they hit mainstream media. Stay smart, stay crypto savvy, and I'll see you in the next one.